Hey there, welcome back. Tonight I just wanted to have a cozy little hangout with you. I brought my cozy beverage with me. This is a little bit of hot chocolate. So I would encourage you to get a hot beverage if that would be appealing to you. Or if you're getting ready to go to sleep, just cozy on down into your bed. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call this video. It might be talking you to sleep, or it might just be a ramble hangout. I'm not sure. It's just been a while since we've hung out like this, since I took a little break during the holidays, and it's fun to do, regular videos, but my favorite thing really is just to sit down with you and chat and hang out and be cozy together. So that's what I wanted to do today. So I'm going to have a bit of my hot chocolate, because it is very, very cold here, friends. Where I live, it is very cold. It has been very, very windy, very frigid winds. We've not been able to go out for our walks like we usually do and take Foxy for the longer walks that we usually take her on. So it's been a little tough, a little bit of cabin fever, I would say, but we're getting along okay here in this January, this beginning of a new year, and I'm wearing this cozy sweater that my mom gave me for Christmas. It's got these cool, like, balloon sleeves. Is that what they're called? This is probably a trend. I never know about trends. And they're really pretty and cozy, and they make me sort of feel like Anne of Green Gables with my puffed sleeves. But I do have to be careful because they kind of, get down into things. I was wearing this over the holidays and had to make sure I wasn't, dipping my arm down into my food or anything like that. But I thought that it would be a cozy sweater for some cozy fabric sounds. And I'm also wearing these fun, sparkly star earrings that my mother-in-law gave me for Christmas. So I'm feeling, as cozy, trying to be a little bit, a little bit glam, even in these gloomy winter months. And I wanted to start out this video. This is going to be very random and pretty much just me talking. I didn't really bring any other triggers this time. Maybe we'll have a little bit of hand sounds and the fabric sounds, like I said. But I wanted to thank all of you for your wonderful suggestions that you gave me when I asked you what videos you would like to see coming up in this year of 2025. You gave me a lot of great suggestions. You really affirmed a lot of the things that I was planning to do, things that I like to do anyway. And so that's always reassuring and affirming to me to know that you like those things. And then you gave me some cool new ideas too. So I haven't had a chance to go and reply to every one of those suggestions yet. So I just wanted to say to all of you that I really appreciate them. And I'm going to do as many of them as I can in the upcoming year. And I just think it's always cool to get your inspiration and your input. And this channel could not exist without you being out there watching and listening and supporting me and being so kind to me and being part of this community. So I'm just really thankful for all of you as we start out this new year together. So if you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. If you've been here for a long time, then thank you as well for being with me through all the ups and downs and the many experimentations on this channel. I'm always wanting to try new things and do the very best I can for you and bring my truest intentions and share from my heart and just be as genuine as I can, just be me as much as I can. And I'm really thankful to you for giving me a space to do that. And I know that January can be kind of a tricky time. We've just come through the holiday season, which has its own good things and bad things in that season, the joys and then some of the challenges that can happen during that time of year. And then January is kind of funny because we're trying to kind of get back into a routine, and there's a lot of pressure to have resolutions and to, I don't know, suddenly, new year, new you, which I am not a fan of. I'm like, new year, same me, okay? I'm still here, still working on the things I've been working on, doing my best, getting better every day, but it's still me. No need to change myself, and there's no need to change you either. So let me remind you of that. You are wonderful just as you are, and you don't have to engage in a bunch of harsh resolutions or detox or, trying to perfect yourself all at once in January. No need for that. And of course, there's a lot going on in the world right now. There are a lot of things that are weighing heavy on our hearts. And actually, right before I did this video, I recorded a video of ASMR to help with worry. And I'll probably end up posting this video first because this probably won't need as much editing. The meditation videos sometimes take a little bit more editing. So be on the lookout for that one. And I just wanted to do that because I personally have been feeling a lot of worry about things going on in the world, and I never want to get into that kind of stuff too much here in these videos because this is a place where I want you to be able to come and relax and feel some relief from everything that's in the news and everything that is very overwhelming to our nervous systems. But please know that I am right there with you in the difficulty of digesting and processing these things and wanting to do what I can to be of help in the world, but knowing that I can't do everything. And so I recorded this video with a practice of an embodiment practice and a loving kindness meditation that I think might be helpful. So that will be coming soon. I really do like getting cozy in this sweater. And you know what? The other day when I recorded my eyes closed video, I kept feeling like I was making weird noises with the headphones, and I feel now like my earrings are bonking against the headphones, which that's why I don't usually wear dangly earrings. So I think I'm actually going to pause and take my headphones out and just be bold like I was in that video the other day and not have my earbuds in, because then I won't have to worry about it. So we'll do that quickly. Okay, so I don't have my earbuds in, so I can't hear exactly what things are sounding like, but my earrings can be a little more free now, and who knows, maybe they make a nice sound. And it is so windy outside, so you may hear the rustling of the wind outside, but we are cozy in here. We are cozy and safe, and it's fun to be with you. So that's awesome. I have a little more hot chocolate. Okay, so we've gotten a few minutes into this video, and let's just address here the elephant in the room, perhaps. I am not wearing my glasses. Shocking. Can you believe it? Devan without her glasses, yes. Here's my face, friends. So I will explain why I'm not wearing my glasses. And then that's actually something I wanted to talk about a little bit because it's brought up some really interesting observations for me. So I am not wearing my glasses because I went to the eye doctor the other day and I am getting new lenses in my glasses. I wanted to keep those same frames because I love them so much. And so I needed to leave those frames with the eye doctor, and they will be sending them away and getting the new frames put in them, and then, they will come back to me. So I'm going to be without my glasses for maybe a week or so, and my prescription was actually so far off because I hadn't been to the eye doctor in a while. I don't even feel like my prescription was doing me that much good, so I think I will be fine without my glasses. When I was doing things on my computer yesterday, I just kind of zoomed things out a little bit, and I can see things on my phone, and who knows, maybe it'll make me spend less time on my phone. It's a little uncomfortable to read, so I probably won't read as much this week, but I can get back into that once my glasses are back. And I use them mostly for close-up things is why I have them. I can see what's going on around me. I'm not super bumbling without my glasses, and I feel like I have a hair on my face. This is the kind of thing in videos that I'm always like checking and then editing out, so maybe since I don't have my glasses here, I'll just do a little bit of adjusting on my face. I'll give myself a little bit of a face massage, which I like to do to you. Maybe I'll do a full video of that soon because I do like to do that. But so, I have not been wearing my glasses for the last couple of days, and I realize that I actually feel quite exposed and quite vulnerable without my glasses on. And the only video that I have ever recorded for you where I didn't wear my glasses was my Ursula role play. And, I had a good bit of extra makeup on in that video and kind of like dark purpley lighting. And so I don't know like how well you can really see my face in that video. And I kind of realized that I do feel a little bit, like I said, a little bit vulnerable, a little bit naked without my glasses on. And I noticed this in my everyday interactions with people that, of course it's a habit to put my glasses on. And so kind of realizing I didn't have them has been interesting to observe. And then when I thought, oh, am I going to sit down and do a video and not wear my glasses? And it just made me realize that I think I have been I think of my glasses as a little bit of like, just a little tiny bit of armor, like a little bit of a protection, a little bit of like a boundary and a shield between me and other people. And that really surprised me. I'm like, am I hiding behind my glasses? Like what's up with that? So I really wanted to think it through. And what I thought of was that I got glasses about 5 years ago. I had never worn glasses before that. And when I got my glasses was at a big time of transition in my life. I had just left my nonprofit career where I was very burnt out and I was making a lot of changes in my life. I was kind of tearing down a lot of old structures and ways of thinking in my life. I was setting boundaries with people in a way that I never had before. And right at that time was when I also realized I needed glasses. And so I think maybe as I was taking down some of those armors and things that I had up around myself, my glasses coming on kind of gave me like a little bit of a protection or something like that. And I really like the way I look in my glasses. I think they're very flattering to me. I love those greenish frames that I have because I think they flatter my eye color and my coloring. And, I think when you have colored glasses, it kind of serves a similar purpose to like eye makeup because it brings color and brings, emphasis and lines to your face. So it gives a frame, a literal frame. Your frames give you a frame for people's eyes to be drawn to when they look at your face. And so I think they made my face, I think my face looks nice when I have my glasses on. And I realized that because I had gotten used to always having them on, particularly when I film my videos, that I felt a little bit like, maybe a little bit nervous about you all seeing my face without my glasses, which sounds silly because you can see the majority of my face even with my glasses on. But I think when I wear my glasses, I feel like maybe maybe they make me look a little younger and a little more vibrant or something like that. And I feel like when I'm wearing my glasses, you kind of can't see like the lines around my eyes. And if I have dark circles under my eyes, like you can't really see them as much. It kind of like refracts that. And so, I don't know, here I am today, friends, just with my face. With no glasses on, and I do have makeup on, and I do wear makeup when I film videos. I don't wear makeup a lot anymore in my day-to-day life. I do, sometimes if I'm kind of dressing up or it's a special occasion, or when I'm getting on video, I like to put a little bit of makeup on because I just feel like it makes my features show up better, and I don't know, I just like that look, and it's a little, when I'm filming, it makes me feel a little more like, lights, camera, action, like I'm, in the mode to go on video. But I was thinking about that as well, that when I used to work a full-time job and go into an office every day, and I wore makeup every single day to look professional and look presentable to myself, at least that's what I thought, I realized that when I did that, on days when I didn't wear makeup, I would look in the mirror and think, oh my gosh, I look bland, I look sallow, I look pale, I look, bleh, I don't look very good without makeup on. But now that I don't wear makeup as often, I feel like my regular face, my plain face, looks fine. And then when I put on makeup, like I do for videos, which I put on a very little amount of makeup for videos. My makeup routine is so fast. If I did a get ready with me, it would be like 2 minutes. Very simple. I just do a little bit of eyeshadow and mascara and a little bit of face powder. I don't use any foundation or concealer or any of those fancy things that I could probably use to make my face look better, but I don't really know how to use those, and I've never really learned how to use them, and I don't care to. But at any rate, where was I going with that? That now, when I do put on makeup, it's kind of like, ooh, that's an extra little fun boost. Like I'm sprucing myself up. I'm doing something fun and extra, as opposed to makeup being something that was like essential that I had to wear in order to like look okay and look presentable. So I actually had felt that I had come a long way with not needing to like, try to present myself in a certain way, that I could just like be myself and be how I look. So it was just interesting to me to notice that I did feel this extra vulnerability without my glasses on. And so I think that even when I get my glasses back, I'm going to make an effort to not always wear my glasses in videos, to kind of get myself used to that kind of feeling of vulnerability. And the video I just recorded, the loving kindness meditation, I was not wearing my glasses, so that one will be coming, and I felt pretty good doing that one, so that was good. But I found this whole phenomenon of how I felt without my glasses to be very interesting, and I'm very interested in my own self-awareness and in the way I interact with people. I'm very interested in the masks that we all wear, the roles that we feel we have to take on, the armors that we put up between ourselves and other people. And I've really done a lot of work in recent years to try to remove a lot of that armor from myself and really just be my true self and not worry so much what people think of me and not try to be perfect and all of that kind of stuff. So it was just interesting to notice that, oh, here's yet another way that maybe I was protecting myself a little bit, just, through an accessory, through my glasses. And it's actually interesting because my glasses, when it comes to filming, I'm always working with the glare because I use a small light. It's like a little sunset lamp, and it does create a glare on my glasses. So I have a bigger ring light, but I don't really use that because it really glares on my glasses. So if I'm not wearing my glasses, I can experiment a little more maybe with different lighting and things like that. So that might be interesting for the future. So I don't know, maybe it's vain for me to be spending this much time talking about my glasses, but I just thought it was interesting, and I'm all about self-awareness and noticing things in myself and what makes me feel more confident or less confident, and I thought that was interesting. And of course, I feel 100 times more confident getting on video now than I did when I first started my channel, and I have all of you to thank for that, all your kindness and helping me to express myself and use my voice in this space. And so that was just an observation that I wanted to share with you. So let me see, I guess I don't know what else I wanted to talk about. I really love these sleeves. I hope you like the sound. It's very cozy. And I'm really interested as to whether these earrings do make any sound. You'll have to tell me. Well, I'll see when I edit this video. But I don't do a lot. I've never done a lot with jewelry, and some people in ASMR do, wear like kind of jewelry that makes sounds. I've never really done that much. So maybe that's something else for the future. Still kind of getting used to my haircut. I'm doing this new little clipping it up thing here. So we'll see. And I still feel like I have stuff on my face. Oh my goodness. You all are the best for just like letting me come on here and just, kind of be silly and be myself. And that's why I appreciate you so much. Okay, more hot chocolate before it gets cold. And then of course I'm like, ooh, do I have hot chocolate on my face? Do I have hot chocolate on me? Oh well, you won't mind if I have hot chocolate on me. Let me see, I did write down a couple things that I thought I could talk about. And one was that this is kind of related because that's a mental health thing, I think, thinking about our self-perceptions. But I did want to let you know, just because I haven't talked about this much in recent videos, that Justin and I are both doing really well. Justin is doing wonderfully. Actually, maybe I did talk about this in my holiday hangout video, but Justin is doing really great. It's been almost 2 years since he experienced his manic episode and all of the mental health journey and recovery that came after that. And he's just doing wonderfully well. And I'm very thankful for that. And I'm also pleased to report that I feel like I'm doing really well. And that was something that was difficult for me because after everything that Justin went through, he had a period of recovery, of coming down from the mania, and then he went through a period of depression, and that was challenging for both of us. I've talked a lot about that here in different videos. And then he really got a lot better. He came out of that depression. He really had a resurgence of his self and his self-confidence and of his finding, I think, of his true self. And he went back to work, and work is great for him now. Work used to stress him out a lot, but now he has a really good work-life balance, and he enjoys his work, and he's enjoying music and his hobbies and, you know, things that he likes to do. And he is doing fantastic, probably better, you know, than ever, better than he was before his episode occurred. And for me, the journey of healing from that experience was in some ways a lot longer than Justin's, because I had a lot of emotions that I had to deal with of what I went through being his partner and watching everything that was happening to him and managing our life as we were going through that. And I feel like I went through a period where I was experiencing some PTSD type stuff. I mean, I've not been diagnosed with that, and I don't want to use that term lightly, but where I was dealing with the aftermath of emotions that I hadn't been able to fully process at the time that things were happening. And I had a lot of fatigue and insomnia. I had nightmares for a really long time. I still do have nightmares occasionally, but that's a lot better than it used to be. And for a long time, I just felt like I don't know, that I was still struggling. I felt like Justin was doing really well, but I was still struggling. And I'm still on a journey, obviously, but just these last few months, I have felt like I am kind of coming back to myself and to a new version of myself where I am feeling more energetic and I am feeling more healed and more whole and feeling like that I am able to move forward and pursue some things for myself in a way that I hadn't been able to before. So that's really exciting to me. I'm excited to put more energy into this channel and to explore other interests. You know, I did my pottery classes last year, which were really fulfilling for me, and I really want to be doing more writing this year on my Substack and maybe get back to writing poetry, which I miss doing. So I'm excited to see what this year will bring. I'm trying my best to be hopeful about the year ahead. I was speaking to one of my friends earlier today, and he said that he is greeting people this year by saying, "Happy New Year. Let's hope that 2025 is better than expected." Because I think, you know, all of us probably have some concerns going into 2025 about some things that might lie ahead, but I am choosing to be hopeful and to bring my best self forward and to trust and have hope and really try to find joy in my experience and really try to keep my focus on my connections to people, and not the messages that media and other things like that might be trying to feed to me. And on that topic, kind of actually, I was talking about the whole, you know, new year, new you thing that gets fed to all of us. Okay, had to pause there for a second because Foxy was running up and down the stairs outside the door of this room, which is pretty loud. So I had to pause for a moment there until Justin got her back downstairs for me. And if you were listening closely to my ASMR Eyes Closed video that I posted a few days ago, at the very end of that video, in like the last minute or so, you can hear a very faint squeaky dog toy in the background. You can hear Foxy downstairs with her toy. She's been a very patient puppy with me being quiet while I'm trying to record, and I really appreciate Justin looking after her when I'm doing that. And she is doing great, by the way. She's almost 7 months old now. I'll have to get her on a video at some point again somehow. but it was really fun to have our first Christmas with her, and she did really well with, having more people around, and she didn't eat the Christmas tree or anything like that, and we're still really enjoying having her in our life and the sort of joy and, day-to-day changes and the fun, uncertainty, and surprises of having a puppy. So, anyway, I think what I was saying, and this maybe will be the last thing I say and we'll wrap this up, is that in the spirit of that whole, new year, new you, set goals, have resolutions, make everything better in the new year kind of energy that we all have bombarding us this time of year, I have really consciously decided to think differently about my goals going into this new year. And each of the last several years, I've started the new year thinking, this is the year I'm going to launch something big. I'm going to launch my coaching business, or I'm going to find a new career, or I'm going to really make something happen in this year. And that has just made me feel exhausted and frustrated over the last few years, that I wasn't able to make things happen in a way that I was putting pressure on myself to do. And so this year, instead of trying to launch anything or force anything to happen, I am really going to concentrate on connecting to the communities that I already have, all of you here, and my Substack newsletter, which you can sign up for. I always have a link in the description if you're interested in my writing, and some of the communities that I have in my life, my Shakti School sisters from my wellness training, my classmates from my focalizing class, people that I'm connected to in real life, and my friendships and other connections and communities, and really making the most of the things I have already built up, rather than thinking I need to do all these new things, and then being really open to see what might come from that. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed about thinking you have to do a lot of new things in this year, I would just offer up that maybe a different way to think about it is, what do you already have that you can connect with and maximize and be really open to, and see what might happen. So more to come on that. I'll talk more about that as the year progresses, and as I continue to develop my thinking around that. But the main thing is that I've taken the pressure off myself to think I have to do all this stuff and, like I said, make all this stuff happen. Instead, I'm going to try to be open to receiving and see what might come to me when my heart is open and I'm just being myself and putting myself out there in the world. So this has been kind of a strange video. I really just wanted to sit down and talk with you and say thank you and check in with you and see how you're doing. And I hope that the year is off to a good start for you. I hope you're being kind to yourself. And like I said, this time of year can be a little harsh. It can be a little tricky. It can bring up some sadness, and the bleak midwinter can be a little rough to get through. So I am just sending you my love, and I will continue to create content for you that I hope can bring you some comfort and can help you as we move through these seasons of the year together, doing the very best we can. So I look forward to seeing you again in future videos. Please let me know how you're doing and continue to let me know what you would like to see. I'm just always so pleased to get to be here and spend time with you, and you're really special to me. So thank you for being you. Thank you to all of you for allowing me to do this, to have this little place that we can be together, because it means a lot to me. So take good care of yourself, rest well, and I will see you again soon. I will finish up my hot chocolate. Stay cozy, friends.